Long ago, the world felt clean. The skies were open, the air was fresh, and nature moved at its own peaceful pace. But as human life changed, machines, cities, and technology rising from the ground, something else began rising too. A force we couldn't see, but one that would shape our future. In the past, before cars, factories, and electricity, emissions were very low. People traveled by foot or by animals. Towns were small, and energy came mostly from natural sources like the sun, the wind, or the fire made from wood. The air was mostly clean because there were not many machines releasing gas or smoke. Then came the Industrial Revolution in the 1700s and 1800s. This was a turning point in history. Factories began to appear, powered by coal and later by oil and gas. Trains and steam engines filled the air with smoke. Cities grew rapidly, and emissions began to rise for the first time in a big way. The world became more productive but also more polluted. In the 1900s, the invention of the automobile changed everything. Millions of cars filled the roads, each releasing carbon dioxide into the air. Airplanes, power plants, and new industries began to spread across the world. By mid-century, emissions were rising faster than ever. People enjoyed modern life, but the earth was slowly feeling the pressure. By the 2000s, our population had grown into billions, and our need for energy exploded. Huge factories, constant air travel, and massive cities meant more emissions than the planet had ever seen before. Scientists began noticing something alarming. The earth was warming, ice was melting, and weather patterns were changing. Emissions were now shaping the very environment. Today, we know that rising emissions trap heat in the atmosphere, causing climate change. We see the effects in stronger storms, rising seas, and extreme temperatures. The past helps us understand how we got here and why it is important to change how we live now. Increased emissions brought both progress and problems. On the positive side, they rose because factories, transportation, and technology expanded, helping economies grow and making life more convenient. However, these same activities created major negative effects. High emissions caused air pollution, climate change, stronger storms, rising sea levels, and damage to ecosystems. While emissions helped develop the modern world, they now threaten the planet's health and our future. Though the story of emissions began long ago, it is not finished. We hold the pen now. By learning from the past mistakes and struggles, we can choose a better path forward. Cleaner energy, smarter choices, and caring for our planet can already begin. The future is still open, still waiting, still full of possibilities, and the next chapter begins with us.